Good morning, students. Hope you all are fit and fine. Today we will read lesson 1 of our Mayflower book, Theme for a Dream. Theme means topic or विषय. Dream means सपना. Means सपने का विषय. The phone rang in a house in Salem. Mariappan's Thangavalu's mother spoke to the person at the other end. Yes, this is Mariappan's home. Thank you for your blessing. Please pray for him. Bye. In Salem, someone called Mariappan's mother. She received the call and the person who called her was giving his blessing to Mariappan. Mother thanked that person for his blessing. Mariappan Thangavalu was participating in the 2016 Summer Paralympic Games being held in Rio de Janeiro. It was no ordinary achievement. Mariappan was taking part in 2016 Paralympic Game. Paralympic means Special Olympic is for individuals with intellectual disabilities and was being held in Rio de Janeiro, and it was a great achievement. At the age of 5, Thangavalu suffered permanent disability in his right leg. He was walked to school when he came under a bus which crushed his leg below the knee. When Thangavalu was 5 years old, he met an accident. Due to that, he suffered permanent disability in his right leg. He was walking to school when he came under a bus which crushed his leg below the knee. When it healed, it was not much a lag. Despite this difficulty, he enjoyed playing volleyball in school. Seeing his talent, his teacher encouraged him to try the high jump. He received his first sports award at the age of 14 in 2009. From then on, Thangavalu started training hard for the Paralympics. And in spite of accident, he did not lose his heart. He played game like volleyball, and when all the teachers saw him, they encouraged him or praised him, and they told him to try for high jump. He received his first award when he was 14 years old in 2009. Then he started training hard for the Paralympics. So what are the Paralympics and how did they begin? थंगावेलू जो है एक एक्सीडेंट के कारण जो है उसका एक पैर खराब हो गया था, लेकिन फिर भी जो है उसने अपनी हिम्मत नहीं छोड़ी और वो बहुत सारी गेम्स में पार्टिसिपेट करने लगा, जिससे उसकी टीचर्स ने उसको इनकरेज किया और अब वो पैरालंपिक्स की वो तैयारी करने लगा. और ये पैरालंपिक्स गेम्स क्या होती हैं और कैसे स्टार्ट हुई हैं? लेट्स रीड अबाउट दिस. Sir Ludwig Goodman was a neurologist at the Stoke Mandeville Hospital in Buckinghamshire, England. In 1948, he organized an archery contest for World War II soldiers. Some of these soldiers had lost the use of their limbs because of spinal injuries. Others had their limbs cut off. Sir Goodman believed that the injured soldier could heal faster and lead normal life through sports, and the contest was the result of this belief. Sir Ludwig Goodman was a neurologist. Neurologist means a specialist in the function and organic disorder of nerves and the nervous system. He was a neurologist. He believed that through sports, injured soldiers could heal faster. So he organized sports events. Later, more and more differently abled soldiers and civilians wanted to participate in games, so they learned to play game while sitting in a wheelchair or using artificial limbs. Limbs means part of leg और arms. जो सोल्जर्स जो हैं वॉर में, जिनके हाथ और पैर जो है काम नहीं कर पा रहे थे वॉर की वजह से, सर लुडविग गुडविन का ये मानना था कि अगर वो स्पोर्ट्स में पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे तो वो जल्दी ठीक हो जाएंगे। और इस सोच को लेकर उन्होंने स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट्स जो है ऑर्गेनाइज करे और धीरे धीरे जो है बहुत सारे लोगों ने इसको ज्वाइन किया और व्हील चेयर पे बैठकर ही उन्होंने बहुत सारे गेम्स खेलना स्टार्ट कर दिया। Soon they were ready for wheelchair race, and the first sports event for the differently abled took place. Many more events were held after that. These events come to known as the Stock Madwell Games. Other countries too followed their example and encouraged their injured soldier to take up part. अब gradually बहुत सारे लोगों ने जो इसमें पार्टिसिपेट किया और लेटर डिफरेंटली एबल्ड सोल्जर एंड सिविलियंस वांटेड टू पार्टिसिपेट इन गेम्स. Soon they learned to play game while sitting in a wheelchair or using artificial limbs. Artificial limbs means नकली जो है हाथ पैर जो है वो लगा के जो है जो इंजर्ड लोग थे, जिनके कोई बॉडी पार्ट जो है काम नहीं कर रहा था या नहीं थे, तो वो आर्टिफिशियल लिम्स से के यूज़ से वो गेम्स में पार्टिसिपेट करने लगे. 4 years later, competitors from the Netherlands joined the games and it began to be called the International Stock Madwell Game. जब 4 साल के बाद जो है नीदरलैंड के कॉम्पिटिटर्स ने जब इसको ज्वाइन किया तो इसके बाद इसका नाम इंटरनेशनल स्टॉक मैडवेल गेम्स रख दिया गया. इनिशियली ओनली स्पोर्ट्स लाइक रनिंग ऑन आर्टिफिशियल लेग्स, स्विमिंग और व्हीलचेयर रेसेस वर कंडक्टेड. Soon the other event for differently abled athletes were organized. Then in 1960, for the first time, the Olympics and the International Stock Madwell Games were held together in Rome, where they came to be called the Paralympics. Eventually, the summer and the winter Paralympics began to be held separately. और जल्दी ही जो ओलंपिक के साथ जो है इंटरनेशनल स्टॉक मैडल गेम्स भी ऑर्गेनाइज किए गए और फिर इसका नाम जो है पैरालंपिक्स जो है से जाना जाने लगा और समर और विंटर पैरालंपिक्स जो हैं वो स्टार्ट कर दिए गए अलग अलग से. टुडे द पैरालंपिक इज़ अ यूनिक स्पोर्ट इवेंट फॉर डिफरेंटली एबल्ड athletes to show what the participants are capable of. While the competition started with just a few games, today differently abled athletes participate in a number of activities from archery to rugby. Participation in the Summer Paralympic has increased from 400 athletes. Paralympics started with few games, but today differently abled athletes participate in so many games and activities from archery to rugby. धीरे धीरे जो है और भी गेम्स जो है इसमें ऐड हो गई और पैरालंपिक्स जो है इंक्रीज होके 400 एथलीट्स ने पार्टिसिपेट किया फ्रॉम 23 कंट्रीज इन 1960 रोम to nearly 4,350 athletes. 400 एथलीट से बढ़कर 4,350 एथलीट्स जो हैं वो हो गए एंड मोर देन 160 कंट्रीज इन 2016. पहले जो है सिर्फ 23 कंट्रीज ने पार्टिसिपेट किया और वो बढ़ के 160 कंट्रीज जो है हो गई. इट वॉज at the Rio Paralympics that Mariyappan Thangavellu won the gold medal in the high jump finals. He received the Padma Shri and the Arjuna Award from the President of India for this achievement. This was a well-deserved reward for the talented high jumper. It seems his journey to stardom has just begun. Mariyappan won gold medal in high jump and he received Padma Shri and Arjun Award from President of India. With his courage and will, he opened the golden path of success and stardom for him. He proved that with courage